Fantastic, getting ready. Hold the coffee, pour it steady. Phantoms, ghosties, goblins too. Take a seat, have a brew, have some cookies, fill the tank. No white chocolate or walk the plank. The plank is standing by. Drop bears fall from out the sky. Steampunk pictures, chatter start, worlds of wonder, crazy art, ancient stories, modern myths, fakers, fall trolls always miss. The plank is standing by, drop bears fall from out the sky. Steampunk pictures, chatter start, worlds of wonder, crazy art, ancient stories, modern myths, fakers, fall trolls always miss. Fantastic.
Music, am I on? Yes, I'm on. Hey guys, wasn't planning on going live today. I just think I've been asked to do a compilation video for Get Well messages for Crow. I don't want to scaremonger here. He's in the hospital. He's okay. I'll explain everything in a minute. So I don't want everybody thinking the worst is the worst. It's not. And he'll hate all the fuss, but he's going to get it anyway. So I will explain all that in a minute. I just thought having a quick live was a good way to try and catch people that aren't in Children of the Crow or on Facebook or might not say it. I'm pleased to see actually there's some people in here I was going to message. I don't have to now. So let's start with who's here. Caroline, sweetie. Hey, sweetie. How are you doing? A Sunday surprise. Yeah, like I say, I wasn't planning on going live today. Supposed to be resting myself. I fell down the stairs yesterday. Well, half of them. Which John Boy thought was funny, by the way. Just so you all know how horrid he is. It's only I'm battered and bruised. I'm all right. Told Crow though. Told him it's not all about him. Let's see. Sky. Oh, lovely Sky. Sky, I listened to your last message. That's awesome. Mariah in the house. Hello. Carla, you are an absolute treasure. You do everything for everybody. I would like you to promise all of us that you're going to start looking after yourself a little bit because you need time to get your head together. If you can, to get some rest. It's awful when one bad thing happens. When it feels like it's all piling on, it's overwhelming, and I get it. I do understand. So you are loved here, and we're here for you, darling. All right. As Ghost Venus says, you're not a failure, and life will smile once again. It will. You just got to just look after you. Try not to get too worn down and what's the word? Just exhausted by it all, because that's half the battle. Is being able to sort of rest up and start picking yourself up again. Right, Cree here. Hello, sweetie. Terry, good to see you. I'm not planning on being long. I just want to try and compile some messages. Um, Joe in the house. Joe, I don't know if I've said it because I was, as you might have heard, I fell down the stairs yesterday, so I ended up going to bed last night. So, but I do know about what happened anyway. Awesome with the win. It's awesome. I am going to rewatch the live with you and team rewatch it. But well done. I haven't had a chance to say that to you yet. Thank you, Sky. You, as always, are a treasure. Anne, I'm okay. Bruised back, legs, feet, and ego because of a tumble, but I'm all right. Just pleased I didn't end up in the bloody hospital. As you know, when you have a tumble and it always goes slow motion, and I can see myself going, and I can see that the position my legs and stuff were in at the bottom of the stairs, and I'm thinking, please don't break. I don't need a hospital stay. I don't know. I just need some tea and coffee and sympathy. I'm just a klutz. I thought that I was at the bottom step, and I wasn't. It wasn't like I was on the second bottom step. I was literally 6 steps up. God, I'm an idiot. Right. Okay. Sheila asked me an hour or two ago if we could put together a video for Crow with best wishes and anything you want to put in there. Now, I'll put a post in Children of the Crow, but not everybody's on there, not everybody's on Facebook. So I literally just thought about 45 minutes ago, I'll just do a quick live and try and catch people that might not see the actual message. Now, like I said, Crow's okay. I don't want you to think it's worse than it is. I mean, he's poorly, but basically what it is he went to emergency the back end of last week twice. They sent him home with antibiotics. They haven't worked. He's back in hospital. They're going to keep it in for at least a couple of days. And his words, they're giving him the antibiotics that they give people when no other antibiotics work. Right? So he's on very heavy medication. So I'm hoping he's in for long enough for them to actually make sure they work this time. So that's why he's in. I don't want to be scaremongering here, and Crow will hate that we're doing this anyway because he doesn't like fuss, but he's going to get it whether he wants it or not. So that's all it is. Oh, did Terry get the green? Oh, that's awesome. I love it when it hits people in chat. I do love it when it hits people in chat. That's awesome. And it's doing it really well at the minute. So, for the actual video that I'm putting together, yeah, oh, poor Crow Daddy, I know. It's just one thing after another for him. It's non-stop at the minute. I'm hoping these antibiotics just clear whatever's been constantly flooring him. I know that if I do take antibiotics, I play it down that I'm not supposed to, but I know any antibiotics I take, I'm ill with it. So the thought of having the strongest ever, they'd have to put me in the hospital just to cope with them, let alone what I was taking them for. Really couldn't I really couldn't cope with it. So he's in the best place to be taking them if they're that strong. So I agree. Get it? Green. So what do we do? Right. You can actually just leave a message in this chat if you just want to leave a message. Or I've put the ticker up along the bottom of my chat of the live. It's got my messenger on there. My email, I'll need to remember to check that email because I'm a bugger for not checking that one. And my Instagram. Now, I've got people sending voice messages. You can send voice messages. You can send me a text message. You can send me those people who... I'm going to put that in the video show. You can send... if you've got artwork or anything like that, just send it to me that you want to put in there. and I'll include. I kept telling her to stop shoving things in his butt. He's going to end up in the hospital for a few days, and now here we are. Yeah, see, he never listens to you though, Joe, does he? Ever. Crow knows best. It's probably going to be the best message. I need Justin in here to take the piss as well. In terms of length of time, Seggy Weggy's got a members live tonight, which I'll be modding in. I can't remember if it's 10 or 11 o'clock. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see what the situation is after Seg's live. But I'll probably finish the video tomorrow morning. I want to give enough people the chance, because all I'm going to get is, oh, I didn't know what's happening. That's why I'm doing the live. Give people a chance to send me stuff. I've been on IV strong antibiotics recently, so hugs to Crow. Yeah. Honestly, guys, this is the kind of pickup Crow's going to need. Joe knows Crow. So, don't be afraid of that. Though Chris, I don't like cucumbers, apparently you do, but... Yeah, he reckons they smell. They don't smell anything. I reckon he thinks they smell because he leaves them at the back of the fridge for 3 weeks and they go rotten. I've set myself an assignment for Crow. I'm going through his playlist, getting his best off clips so he can rest and not stress about it. Yeah, we're all sitting here doing the work in. while he's lying in bed on hospital food and nurses. Pepperoni, hello. This is Good Day Winner. Oh, don't encourage him. No, actually, I've just thought what you're talking about. Yes, encourage him. It's weird, isn't it, when you've got something like that? And I don't know if this is how Joe's feeling and Joe and Joe are feeling, but it's been going on for so long, and they've had to work so hard at it and deal with all sorts of crap to deal with it, and all of a sudden it was like we won, and weight of the world must be lifted off at the minute. It's amazing. He's got us trained. He bloody has. Preaching to the choir there, Sky. Hang on, I'm certain Crow was going to have a couple of super hot nurses, and I'm going to get here all about it. In detail, at length. He will fabricate whatever. What's wrong with Crow? It's honestly, Ghostwiener, it's an infection. But the antibiotics he was getting weren't getting rid of it. So, like I say, the way he put it to me was they're giving him the antibiotics they give people when no other antibiotics work. So he's on really, really strong antibiotics. And it's about time, because he just seems to be getting one after the other at the moment. So, like I say, I'm not trying to scaremonger or anything like that. I don't want... I like the idea of this. It was Sheila's idea. I like the idea of the video because, he does need to rest. So I know it won't stop everybody, but, put it all in one video instead of his phone going insane with messages. That would be awesome. But he said he's going to be... Sorry, I'm looking at John Boy's quote. He said he's going to be in hospital at least a couple of days. So that's probably because if he went in yesterday, if it's like it is here, they don't... Often consultants, etc., aren't around until... Thank you, Carl. I've just seen the message come through. They don't release until at least Monday anyway, because you have to see a consultant, and they don't work weekends, do they? They don't if they're on the NHS. So, but what I'm hoping is to keep him long enough to know it's working. Sorry, I was laughing at the little sits. All right, John, but I thought it was funny. I wasn't looking for sympathy. It was me being clumsy. I'm just the only thing is I am so relieved I didn't break anything. Fortunately, we've got pretty thick carpet on the stairs, and at the bottom of the stairs. The trouble is, the bottom of our stairs is very close to our front door, so you have no choice but to, in that situation, but to bend your legs. And I thought, oh no, please don't break your legs, Sarah. You can't. I've got to, looking after mum, etc. Oh, I've got too much on to break a leg. What's happened? Crow's in the hospital. He's fine. But he's in the hospital for a few days. He's on heavy antibiotics because the antibiotics they've been giving him haven't been working. So Sheila asked me to put together a video with people's well wishes, and I put it in Children of the Crow. I'm sorry, I know I'm repeating this, guys, but I put it in Children of the Crow and I put it on Facebook, but not everybody's on Facebook, so I thought doing a quick live was the best way to actually catch people who maybe wouldn't see the message on Facebook. So if you want to put a message in, you can either put it in the chat now, or you can I've got on the bottom of the screen, you'll see my Instagram, my Facebook Messenger, and also my email. So if you want to send a message or send a voicemail, because on Messenger and Facebook you can send voicemails, or if you want to put in a bit of artwork or something like that, then that's fine. And I'm going to compile a video for him. I'm not going to lie, I was actually enjoying the lawsuit. I was learning a lot, and the longer it went on, really. Well, at least you got a learning experience out of it. Probably useful for the future, I'm guessing. So I'm behind because I need to rewatch your live, but I don't know if you went through what happened on there, but I think that's great. I wish it wasn't a summary judgment. I wish it would have went all. Oh, well, that means it was thrown out, though, wasn't it? You wanted the fight. Trust you. Joe fucker Fatale, you get the want the bull, you get the horns. They will mess with his stomach. That's the problem he's been having anyway. That's why I can't take. I'm not very good at antibiotics. They make me feel queasy and sick. So that's why I say if they gave me the strongest ones ever, I would be in the hospital. Have to be in the hospital to take them. So that'll be probably why they're keeping him in, I would imagine. You can send a voice note. Yeah, send a voice note. Voice notes would be great. I've already had one too. Yeah, just send it to me on either John Boy, Facebook, or Messenger. What happened to you, Sarah? I fell down. I fell down. I was walking downstairs yesterday and wasn't paying attention, I'll be honest. And I thought I was at the bottom step. I was only halfway down. So I stepped to step onto the floor and there was no floor there. So I tumbled down 6 stairs. I think it was 5 or 6 stairs. Fortunately, we have really thick carpet. But slow motion falling and thinking, no, please don't break anything. Because I care for my mum. If I'm in hospital, it's a major problem. So, and I sort of looked at my legs when I fell down, and I thought they look a bit twisted, but they're all right. I think I might have broken a couple of toes actually, and I've bruised my back, but it's more ego, and I'm all right. I didn't wake up as much in pain. I was saying this morning, middle of the night I woke up. I was up most of the night. And I'm not as in much pain as I thought I was going to be today, so mainly my back. I'm okay. Back flip attempt. Forward flip attempt, actually. God, imagine me walk down the stairs backwards. I fall downstairs every time. I'm not the most graceful of creatures. I never have been, actually. That's him in the water. Good swimmer. But on land, no. I'm okay. Sheila and I started making up skits and songs from ages ago, but then we both got sick too. Luckily, I wrote and recorded our notes. We cracked each other up. Yes, hearts and hot dogs for Crow. Thanks, John Boy. I've just seen it come through. They draw the blood and screen infection marker numbers before they let you go home. They did it with me 4 times. I had sepsis, so blessing to Crowder's family. Absolutely. Yeah, I was a bit miffed that they sent him home at the back of last week. And I know he was. I've been there myself where you know better and they send you home. That's what happened with me last year with the breathing. And that in itself is upsetting. And of course, I've known people, this happened to people loads of times. They get sent home. Because it's a bloody Friday. That's what happened to me. Got sent home because it was a Friday and it was the emergency hospital. So, over the weekend it's the drunk tank. I didn't go back in, but I've known loads of people who've had to go back in the day or two after because, they needed proper attention. Oh yeah, I wanted the fight. No, that's so unlike you. But, I mean, regardless of the details, and obviously the details are really important and the learning experience is really important, but I think Joe showing that he would fight it and did fight it and won. I think that's a major message to property owners, that they think they can just push people around, push YouTubers around, especially the honest ones like Joe, who do real investigations, who work bloody hard for it. They're not millionaires. They're not rolling in the millions because of clickbait and fakery. And so I was actually I was actually very proud of Joe and Doug for just not putting up with it, because it was bullying, and I'm sure that there was an element of, oh well, we've got all this and you won't be able to afford to fight it. And then they fought it. And I think that sends a good message out, especially at the moment when I'm not happy, as you guys know if you follow me, I'm not happy with some of the extension into the real world of some of the fake channels with a lot of the commercialization. So this is a major message. Got to get back to Sheila after this. But you've got time, guys. So if you and Sheila want to do some, I think I've had a message from Sheila. But if there's anything you want to send me, like I said, okay, I'm all right. Just embarrassed. Yeah, I saw it cost me a little bit of money, but I was representing myself. That's cheaper than a bloody lawyer, isn't it? That's why I had to work so hard. Go through all the evidence and research. Alexis Artemis Green had the first. Hello, how are we doing? Quick stream to get messages in for Crow. Just Crow in the chat, ironically. Hang on. What just happened? My chat just jumped. Oh, is that the... I believe it was to get us to shut up about the truth. That's what I believe. They thought we were going to bend. Apparently, they don't know who I am. But, I said Crow then. Sorry, Joe. Joe, I think that's what it's about. It's kind of what I've just said. And I'm probably behind the chat. Yeah. Oh, not that much. That's why it's so good that you fought it, because they wouldn't have expected you to fight it. It probably put them into shock that you even challenged it. And that's, I have a mind where a bully is a bully, and I don't care if it's a kid in the playground or some major conglomerate or somebody with money or whoever it is. A bully is a bully, and I hate bullies. And I think that's exactly what happened. I just don't think they expected you to do anything about it. Alexis, thank you so much. You are amazing. Thank you. I so appreciate that. Get well, Crow. Yeah. Joe, no wonder you kick ass in wrestling so effortlessly. Win-win kind of guy. What? Oh, now I'm depressed. Now I'm depressed. I need comfort food, not white chocolate. Having chili for dinner. I haven't made it. I'm still having chili for dinner. Chili, rice and chips. We have a thing over here in the UK. I don't know if they do it in other places, called half rice, half chips if you go to a restaurant. And I'm doing that with this chili. Half rice, half chips. Although it's me, so it's going to be more full rice, full chips. Now she's depressed. White chocolate's taking over the world. I blame some of my chat. I'm sure people are encouraging this madness. I'm being bullied. Never mind Joe. Half rice, half chips. What in the world? Yeah, if you go to a restaurant in the UK, a lot of restaurants or pubs or something, and say you order a curry or chili or something, sometimes they will say, do you want rice or chips with that? But you can ask for half and half. So basically you're asking for both. And we call it half rice, half chips. Will fruit protein shake do? That's what I'm having. Do you know, I actually bought myself a blender and I was doing so well. And actually, this is because of Crow. It recommended how to sort of put the protein shakes together. So I've got the blender and I was doing it for a while. And I kind of got out the habit of it. I've even got the whey powder, the whey protein powder and everything. It's just laziness. I need to get back to doing that, get me vitamin C in. Lime bar's my favourite. Why do they do it with anything? It's like bloody Kit Kats. That's a Milky Bar, but with lumps in it. See, I like Milky Bars. It's even in your icon's hair. All that white chocolate is showing. No! That's called having white hair. That's called being old. I'm old, Sky. All good protein chocolates have white chocolate. So long as I can't taste, I don't care about it being in there. I'll even buy triple chocolate cookies sometimes. There's a bit of white chocolate in there. As long as I can't taste it. Just let me check Instagram because somebody wants to send me a message. Hang on, it's not coming up. Give me a sec. Oh no, it's on Facebook. Hang on. It is on Facebook. I don't want to miss any of these messages coming in. Oh, I've got John Boy. Give me a sec. I will check that later, Purple Roni, because I've seen there's a message popped up, but it's not popping up on my Instagram yet. No worry, Joes. I'll send gorillas. Don't tease him, Sky. You do it. Practice what you preach. Might be a message request. I think it came up on Instagram, and Instagram sometimes is a bit slow to react on my computer if there's a new one. See if it's there now. Oh. I thought I saw the notification from messages. Can't see it. It might be my fault. I'll check it in a minute. Yeah, I saw that, Pipon. I can't see it. Hang on. Let me check on my phone, see if it's God, John Boy, can't you change your avatar? Scary. Oh, hang on, it's popped up again. Give me a sec. Just give me a minute, guys. I'm sorry you're getting dead air. Oh, requests. Hang on. Right, but Terry and Roni have accepted. No. I'm just about to accept Terry's. There we go. I just want to try and monitor messages coming in because I don't want anybody to feel left out if they've sent something. Right, so I've got yours. At least this storm is moving away. Oh yeah, it was till about. I mean, I ended up going back to bed this morning, so I woke up about 12. About 1 o'clock, I actually walked up into town, and it was actually quite warm and just a sort of gentle breeze. So it's dropped here this morning about midday. But yeah, it was a bit blustery over the weekend. I won't say it was that bad. Oh, that face. Yeah, that face. Ding, ding, ding. I know. Isn't it great when you do a quick live and just a few in? Makes me look so efficient. I'm hoping to get a couple of nice days this week to get out and maybe do a vlog. Do a little walkie poo. I want to try and catch the trees. Well, there's still some fucking leaves left on it. Sponge loves that face. So that you're going to keep it because Sponge complains, aren't you? Which direction is the storm moving? I actually have no idea. It's probably blown itself out, to be honest. I don't know whether it came over the Atlantic or... I think it came from Europe. Go sweet the Switzerland. Ignore John Boy. He's being mean. Hang on. Let's see if I can find out. You can have it if it. I'm sorry if it's going your way, but well, it's probably blown itself out, to be honest. Oh, God, my goodness! It's 17 degrees here tomorrow. Oh, little vloggy poo tomorrow because I don't have to go into town. Let's have a look. Oh no, it doesn't want you. It doesn't want. I think we're fine in the UK. I don't know which way it's gone though. I have storm Saturn. See if you can find out where it's headed. How bad is the weather there? It's actually been all right. I walked into town about 3 hours ago, and it was warm. And apparently we're due 17 degrees tomorrow. That's amazing. And sun. And yeah, the sun was out. It was warm. There was a gentle breeze. But it literally... On Friday night, I remember sitting in the garden about 6 o'clock saying, oh, this wind's not as bad as they're saying it was. And literally, instantly, it just trebled. I'm not exaggerating. It literally went to major storm force wind instantly. And we've had that until this morning, but then it did forecast that it would drop by lunchtime, and it did. So, I mean, we haven't had the rain where I am anywhere near what other people have had, though. I love Switzerland. I love Switzerland too, actually. I've only been there once for a holiday. I've been through it a couple of times since then, but it is beautiful. So absolutely stunning. We went on a rail holiday. I was 40 years old when we went, and it was a rail holiday, and we went over the Benina Pass, and that was the moment I realised I had vertigo. Because you go up very, very slowly, and Benina Pass is at least 2,000 up. But then suddenly you get over the top, and you literally see right down to the valley floor, and I was like, no. Dizzy, everything. That's when I realised I had vertigo. But it is beautiful. I actually loved Montreux. I loved it, and I loved that lakeside in Montreux. It's going to be 15 degrees here tomorrow. You're getting warmer though, aren't you? Because you're going into summer. Spring. Hate vertigo. Yeah, I mean, I'd always had it, and it just never occurred to me it was vertigo. And then about 4 or 5 years later, I ended up being diagnosed with it. I'm supposed to take medication for it. I really do. 19 for you. If that storm is coming here, I need to start building a huge wooden ship. I don't know what I think some places have had really bad rain. We haven't had any rain here, so it may have rained itself out. So if it is coming over to Europe, you should be all right for that. You might just need a storm shelter for the wind. 19 degrees here tomorrow. Oh, awesome. I can't believe we're getting 17 in October. Are we in October? Yeah, we are in October. Norway and Sweden are getting it now. I suppose it depends whether it goes south or not, because it's over Norway and Sweden. Switzerland might miss out. It's 26 today. My goodness. I messaged Spanish Tilda to hurry up. Yeah, build a ship. Send us a pic of it. I'd like to see. Do me a favour, if you do build a big ship, put a pirate flag on, just for us. Skull and crossbones. I sat out in the sun this morning. I was sitting out. I mean, I have to sit down when I'm going in and out, to and from town. And now the tourists are starting to feck off, then I can actually sit in my seats for me rests. It was actually quite pleasant just sitting there. So if it's going to be nice tomorrow, because I don't have to go into town tomorrow, I might have a little walk out. I wish I was 26 today. I wish I at least felt 26 and not 96. If it's at Norway and Sweden, it will surely come here. Will it, though? I'm trying to think of my geography. I suppose it depends whether it goes northeast or north. Sorry. Head southeast. I don't know how the weather systems work on the continent. I mean, Norway will definitely get it because it's just across the water from us. That's so random, Sky. Why precisely 26? I think it's because Caroline said it was going to be 26 degrees where she is, or had been. The Faroe Islands were in the storm path too. If the Faroes were in the storm path, I'd say that's heading north. Because the Faroes are way north, I think, of the UK. If I know my geography. Which is a bit shaky. Little bit shaky. We never get weather here in Vegas. It's either soul-killingly hot or cold. Yeah, I must admit, that being said, I mean, I love New Mexico. I quite happily have been one of the places I could have gone to. But because I do love the desert, but I like my seasons. And yes, I moan about the cold, I do. And I moan about the heat, I do that as well. But I love autumn, I love this time of year. She made me say it. Hey Kat, how we doing? Not staying on long, I'm just trying to gather a few more messages for Crow. It absolutely hearts for the mods. Mods are awesome. Although I have to say, I did a live yesterday. I did my regular live yesterday afternoon. I had Phil on with me for most of the time. And the naughtiest people in chat were the moderators. It was so funny. Though that usually happens when Justin turns up. He tends to incite chaos and smuttiness. I think it's because he has to be so bloody proper on his own channel. See if he turns up tonight. Butter wouldn't melt in my mouth. Mods be naughty. Do you know we have the admin and I think it's me that started this, but the admin in Crow's Facebook group have a kind of benchmark as to whether we delete a post or not. If we think it's too much, not if it's self-promotion or anything, but if it's too much. And the benchmark is, would Crow post it? if it's yes, we leave it alone. That's like my motto. So if you've been misbehaving in chat, see what the mods are doing. Use that as a benchmark. You realise how free this chat is. No bananas were hurt. I wonder if I can pull up that picture that Sandra did. Actually, I need to message Sandra about the video. Hang on. Just see if I can find the picture that traumatized everybody yesterday. There you go. We had that with Justin in chat. That's Peachy's doing. Yeah, that's why Sarah plays us. Yeah, in laughs. I posted in Crows and tagged him. Now he won't see it. What? The penguin isn't here today. No, I'll message her so she knows about the. Mind you, I've got stuff she's done on Crow that I can put in. Picture of Captain UK. Yeah. Was it you, Ghostwiener, that said that the US have Captain America and we have? That's what we've got, Captain UK. Justin actually said in the chat yesterday the reason he's wearing a mask is so people don't know it's him. I did point out paranormal monkey across his chest did give it away. Yeah, this is one of the pictures. This is one of Peachy's pictures. Sandra, Peachy, Debbie, and Elaine are all doing pictures for me for the yearbook. Sandra's doing the superheroes. Debbie's doing the toys, and Elaine's doing the awards. What's he listening to? I'm more concerned with the fact, and again, I think it was Justin that said he wondered where. No, it wasn't Justin. It was somebody else. Wondered where the jack was plugged into. Look at Monkey Man go. His own podcast, yeah. He would if he did them. I keep trying to persuade him to actually do proper, turn them into podcasts, and so he can put them on other platforms. Mind you, he is working, so it is a time thing. I know he is planning on doing more stuff with his channel. We also tried to persuade him yesterday that the chimp party, if he can do it, should be every week. I actually love the tea party. To take them away so less people are blinded by whatever it is. Yeah, please hit the like. I'll take it up to the hour. Like I said, I wasn't planning on this being a long live. I just wanted to gauge. I'm pleased I got those quotes from Joe. They're going in the video. So whew. Sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze. Yeah, so I did show one or two examples of some of them. I don't want to show all of them, although they are being put in the Discord. We did create Discord folders. Oh, that's what I need to do. Just let me find my other channel, because if you're not on Facebook, I'll put it in I'd spell symphony. I should have named the channel something that can spell symphony. Oh, it's because I can't spell fantastic. Oh, it's there. Hang on. It's fantastic. I spell it wrong. God, I should know how to spell that by now. When the video's done, this is not me asking you to subscribe, by the way. This is just so you know how to watch it. I will put it on my Fantastic Symphony channel. It's a new channel. It's just for fun. It's not a serious channel. This is my serious channel. But I love doing the animations, so I've created a channel that I can just put animations that are non-community. But I'll put the Crow one on there. And I'll put a link in... Where's my chat? Where's my chat? I'll put a link in a community post. Hang on, nearly timed myself out there. Oh no, I can't time myself out. That's good to know. There we go. So that's where I'll put the finished video for Crow. But I'll put it in a community post, so you don't need to sort of necessarily. But I'm not asking people to subscribe or anything. It's just literally where you'll be able to see it. Thank you, Terry. I just enjoyed doing the animations so much, and I'm trying to experiment to be able to put animations onto my art channel. But when I do my art channel, everything is mine. There's no AI on my art channel. And I have got a project where I need to do an animated video, so it's actually quite useful. Plus, I enjoy it. It's relaxing doing the little animations. Thank you, Pepperoni. If Phil was here, he'd say pepperoni pizza. And I haven't, and I've now. Do we have to? Will you stop calling him the best? We have to deal with him. Yeah, actually, Justin. I'm pretty sure everybody in here is going to be sub to Justin, but if you're not, he is trying to get himself up to, I think it's 3,000 subs. Actually, the other link, by Christmas, and the other link, I think they've only got about 60 left to get. I would love to see Adelaide hit that 20k subs. I really want Adelaide to hit 20k subs. So if you're not subs to Adelaide Wanted Horizons, sure Caroline put the link in the chat. That would be awesome. Just let me get a drink. Thank you, Alexis. You are a treasure. You are a treasure. Thank you so much. Clouds instead of actual sky. What are we talking about? You're confusing me already. Trying to think who's on tonight. I know that Seg's got a members live. If you're obviously you have to be a member, well, he's got millions of members. So sometime tonight. Can't remember if it's 10 or 11 o'clock. Just let me have a look. Obviously, Beardo will probably be on. Dawson's got a premiere later on. I think Seg might be 10 o'clock here, so I can't find him. Hang on. The side eye guy. Let's have a look. So it's a members live. It's not. So it'll just be a little laid back live, but it's in his. He never puts it on his channel. He puts it in his community posts. Let's have a look what time it is. 10 o'clock UK. So 5 p.m. US. I think Dawson's probably about an hour and a half after that. I knew somebody was on after Beard, and I couldn't remember who it was. I knew it wasn't P&C, so thank you for that, John. But yes, Paranormal by the Sea are on at 9. This random YouTube algorithm decides who gives memberships. It is pretty random, but we had a period not so long ago where it never seemed to be going to people in chat, and it was really frustrating. And it's gone back to really targeting people who are active in chat, and I like that because it's good. It's good for the support. People who support you, it's nice to see them get free gifted membership. I did my 10 free ones yesterday, and I think we recognised nearly all, if not all, of the names, and including people who were actually in chat at the time. So, Mr. Gray's gaming. I don't count gaming live. I'm sorry when I'm live. So there's Kagan Allison's. I'm only gonna go an hour. Apart from anything else, I need to be thinking about making dinner soon. There's Kagan Allison. So if you're not subscribed to Adelaide Haunted Horizons, also highly recommend it because I think it's in November. They've got this big thing. Oh, I'm trying to remember what it's called. Anyway, it's Paranormal Quest are going over to see them. And they've also got an event where Seg's going to be turning up as well. Fingers crossed for a 24-hour Estes method on him. Or at least an hour. No, it's magic. I like it's going back to people, though. I do like it's going back to people. I don't know who got that one. I'm not in the... hang on. I wonder if I can see. Oh! Joe Beams, that's awesome. Yes, it's gone to somebody who actually is in. So awesome. It's something about a curse. Yeah. Paranormal Quest is going to curse Oz again. That's what they've called it, something like that. I don't remember what they've called it. But yeah, so I'm sure that if they don't hit the 20k before then, they'll certainly hit it, and more so after that. But every little bit helps. Especially when you're close to a milestone, every sub helps. We're bracing for it. on emergency. DEFCON 5. Was it one? I can't remember which way around it. The Apology Tour, that's it. I knew it wasn't Curse, but it was the Apology Tour. That's what it's called. If you go onto Kagan Allison's channel, actually, they have got a link in the description for their website, because they do ghost, not just themselves, they actually organise ghost hunts in Oz, and you know, that other people can do the hunt, and I'm pretty sure details of the Apology Tour are on there. I predict they'll kill an entire species this time. Spideys! They have promised, and Seg's promised at some point an investigation with them to look for a oh crap, Caroline, what's it called? Oh, I can't remember what it's called. The Drop Bears will take care of Paranormal Quest, yeah. What's the cryptid called? Yowie. I knew it began with a Y, and I thought I'm not going to make a fool of myself by getting the wrong word. The Yowie. They're going to go Yowie hunting. If Kagan Allison are on form, they'll just leave Sega's bait. Drop bears. Bless your sky and your drop bears. Hang on, am I going to get into trouble for putting a drop bear on bloody merch? Because I've got the design ready. I'm going to put Peachy Penguin on as well. I think it's a very sweet relationship they've got with Paranormal Quest. They clearly just get on. And with collaborations, you can always just tell when people get on, you know. So, right. What have I got as the closing video? Oh, I'll just leave it. Actually, I think it's the Peachy Penguin one. Yeah, I'll just leave it. She's not here to defend herself, so. They're sold out except for some tickets for the talks with PQ and Seg. I'm sure they'll go. But I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome that they're doing that. Is Alison still in the UK, or has she gone home? I know Cag's home. But because they did quite a few investigations over here. Meanwhile, Seg and actually hate each other in real life. Yeah. It's what they want you to think. Want to hear something funny? I have a small dental problem and couldn't crunch the green salad, so I blended NutriBullet with it. Looks like puke, but at least I can eat it with a spoon. Oh no! You need to get your dental problem sorted out, said she, who sorted her dental problems out by getting rid of most of the ones at the top. She got back today and has jet lag. Oh no. I've had really bad jet lag going from the US back home to the UK, so I can't even imagine what it is from the UK to Oz, because it's even bigger time lapse. And also she's been non-stop since she's been over there. Isn't there a bunyip? Oh, Dawson says so. Then no, there's not. Don't believe him. When in doubt, ignore him. Yeah. I know, but you need something on your tummy, don't you? Remember Alexander the Bunyip? No. Dawson lies. Dawson still thinks Australia's not real. That's why he's in my Halloween video running away from kangaroos. Right. On that note, I am going to close down. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you to Alexis for the gifted and to Sky for the gifted. You are amazing, both of you. I will see you guys on my. I'm not planning, unless something happens. I'm not planning on doing another live until the regular one on Tuesday. So, like I say, either put something in the thread on Crow's Facebook page, or hit me on Messenger, hit me on email, or hit me on Instagram if you want to send a message for Crow, the get well message. I think the only person I need to that I can think of. Oh, actually, I'll message Debbie. Oh, Debbie should see it in Children of the Crow. I will message Peachy. He claims never to have seen Star Wars, and yet he'll happily admit to watching all the Twilight movies. And you trust him? Come on. Say hello to Crow for us. I will. And like I say, when the video's done, I'll put it on my Symphony channel so you can see it. And I will post it in Children of the Crow. But thank you, Glorious Queen. You're welcome, my darling. So see you Tuesday. Thank you for the help for this. It's awesome. I'm pleased I actually decided to do this because I've got a few messages in. Did it give you a yowie? And I'll see you soon.
Peachy Penguin is unhappy. Peachy Penguin sad. Peachy did not even know that his heart could break so bad. There is no excuse for this, I cannot even try. A mayo-covered hot dog made Peachy Penguin cry. Peachy Penguin packs his bags. He really could have stayed. He sighs and he cries, 'cause